Hi friends, it's Tuesday, August 13th. We just had our Board of Supervisors meeting. We started at 9:01 and ended at 2:05. So we had a lot of items, a lot of good discussion, and I'm going to go through some of the highlights for you today. Our next meeting is going to be on Monday, August 19th. It's tax levy day, so it is the day that we have our meeting on a Monday, so please mark that on your calendars. Today was a really great day. I was able to vote in favor of Daniel El Güero Canelo Contreras Day for all of his support of the Pima Animal Care Center. He was here. It was so great to see him. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros y felicidades y gracias por todo lo que has hecho por nuestra comunidad. We thanked 11 employees, gems in Pima County. They did an amazing, the work that they do is really pivotal and important to what we do in our community, and so it was really grateful to be able to shake their hands and say thank you, and that's something we do every quarter. We had 12 speakers for call to the audience, many speaking in favor of a heat ordinance that's going to be coming to an upcoming meeting, and about elections, which I thought was really good. We passed a resolution to make some changes to the number of commissioners on the Metropolitan Education Commission board from 39 to 29. Thank you to Executive Director Roque Perez for being here in person. I still think it's too many people, but that's okay. I mean, it's a work in progress, and I think it makes a lot of sense. We just want to make sure that you have a quorum to be able to do the work of the commission. Thanks to Elections Director Hargrove for being here at our meeting today and specifically responding to some concerns that were brought up during the call to the public at our previous meeting. I think that we should continue to have regular updates debunking myths and continuing to improve upon the system that makes our Pima County elections more voter centric. How can I make it easier for people to find their voting place, to register to vote, to know how to get their ballot at home? How do we make that easier? That is what I think we should be doing. I do want to just make note that yesterday on the 12th, we had a special meeting to approve the primary election canvas, and it passed unanimously 5-0. So we appointed Tracy Etheridge Nielsen as the constable for Justice Precinct number 4. She's the only candidate and has no opponent in the general. And so appointing her early just allows her to participate in necessary training, constable training now, as that won't happen again until January 2025. So she'll be ready to get to work right away. And then we had a presentation about Pima County's investment in our unsheltered community and how are we providing supports. And I think that it's really critically important for us to be able to show how we're working with the city, how we're doing regional approaches, how what we're doing is complementing each other, because I think sometimes the city and the county sometimes feel like they're doing things alone. And so how do we amplify what it is that we're doing and make it really clear? And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to provide a lot more documentation. The county is doing a lot, but we just need to be able to share that with everyone. So thank you to Director Jen Darland for waiting a really long time to do your presentation, and for Deputy County Administrator Steve Holmes for highlighting how Pima County is part of the community and regional solution and how we're collaborating. We passed unanimously Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, the sponsorship for that, $27,500. And we also allocated a one-time $7,500 for the Tucson Botanical Gardens for the Great Garden Express. So that should be fun. We canceled several school district elections because the number of candidates was exactly the number of vacancies or less than what the open seats are. That is hard to do for me as a board member. That is one of the most critical roles that we have in our community. It is an elected office, it's a volunteer office, it's nonpartisan, and I really feel like we just have to amplify the importance of being able to be a voice for our students on those boards. We had some of our big districts, JTED, which is the Joint Technology Education District, Sunnyside, and Amphi canceled their general elections because they met the minimum number of people and there was nobody else running. So I hope that we will look to that. I also voted no against outsourcing of several contracts. What that means is that instead of having employees of Pima County doing the work, we hire outside contractors. Historically, what that does is it really lowers the benefits for employees. It has to be profitable. If you're a for-profit organization, a lot of these outsourcing contracts, you hire people that have other jobs, perhaps have coverage somewhere else or not, and you pay an hourly wage. And the way Pima County reduces its costs in theory is because we don't have people that are in-house that are doing the jobs. On the flip side, though, we have a really wonderful organization to work for. We have wonderful benefits, and having a full-time job in Pima County means that we are taking, in theory, families out of poverty, changing conditions, and that's critically important, and why I've historically been opposed to outsourcing. I've been saying it since I started with the county almost 4 years ago, and we haven't really had any action on it, so this was my protest vote. So essentially, all of these contracts passed, but they passed 4-1, and I was the lone vote against them. They were for janitorial services, kennel cleaning at the animal care center, and for street cleaning. Just wondering why we can't do that in-house. I voted no to do a comprehensive housing market. The item did pass though, 3-2. Not that I didn't want to, not that I don't see value in doing a market study, but I didn't want it paid for out of the $5 million, the really tiny amount of money considering the problem for affordable housing. And so what this means is that we're likely to have less projects that we can fund. We definitely will have less projects by $425,000 because that money is going to a study. I had a problem with that. And so that was really the end of our meeting. So we have one event that I want to highlight for you. It's El Presidio Museum. It's downtown on August 17th, Saturday. They have the 249th celebration of Tucson's birthday. It is at 6:15. It's free and open to all, family friendly. So go down there and check it out. It should be lots of fun. And then I just want to say let you all know that Elvira Suarez-Din has left our office to go help on a national campaign. We're so very proud of her, so thankful that she helped the first 3 years of almost 4 years of my term to just sort of shape what this office does and be able to communicate out what we do. We still have a full staff. We're here to serve, but I just wanted to say thank you so much to Elvira Suarez-Din for all she did to help our D5 office. We will miss you, but we know that you're doing wonderful things and look forward to all the stories that you'll share with us. Stay safe, my friends. Thank you for keeping up with Pima County politics.